just because it's just going to be you talking.
Okay.
We're not going to put my voice in it.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start with, who are you?
Hi, my name is Susan Brogan. I'm from New England, really actually born in Minnesota, and grew up in New England, a real Yankee, but I've been here for 30 years, so this is really much my home now, too. Went to University of Connecticut, and I got my BA in French there, and I grew up in an average middle-class working family. My mom stayed at home, my dad was a traveling salesman, and there are four of us, and I have a twin, which is really very special, because a twin girl. We're not identical, but we do look alike. You can tell us by our mannerisms that we're sisters, but you can tell us apart clearly. And we kind of always had each other's back, so it was really kind of nice growing up with someone that right along with you in every grade school and all the way along the way. And the first year out of college, I taught French and Latin to 7th, 8th, and 9th graders, and then decided that maybe I didn't want to teach yet. So when I got to Washington, I got my master's and then worked for Aerospatiale, and then the years ran by so quickly. And in late in life, I married just 3 years ago, and got another big wonderful family, the Brogans. Mike Brogan's my husband, and he came from a family of 7 children, and so now I have lots of nieces and nephews, and it's a lovely family. I'm very blessed to have married and picked the right man. I think that's probably the most important thing, is picking the right partner. And in some way, I guess I had some wisdom in me that I had never settled down for anyone else prior to that time. You know, when everyone was having babies and families, I was wise enough perhaps just to follow my own roadmap and not settle for the wrong man. So I'm very glad I waited. It meant that I don't have any children of my own, but I think we do make decisions that are right for us at the time, and it means that we take a different road. And it doesn't mean I don't have children in my life that I love, but just a different path than many other women took. I had been in the aviation industry for most of my professional life, starting with a French company because I got my French master's degree from George Mason University, and wanted to use my French, and ended up with working for Aerospatiale, which was the then aircraft manufacturer for the Concorde, is probably the most important product. I am a pilot, licensed pilot. I got my license late in life. Doesn't matter what you fly or what license you have. This is what all pilots have. It's a record of all your tests and your temporary airman certificate. That's when you're a student until you become, and then it has your medical right here. So medical and all the dates of all the tests that you passed along the way. Okay, one thing that all good pilots do, no matter whether your aircraft is a single engine 172 small aircraft or an Airbus wide-body jet, every pilot knows it's a pre-flight, and that's where you make sure that your airplane is airworthy to the extent that you can determine that. And a good facility wouldn't have an aircraft out here that's not aircraft worthy anyway. Talking quickly because it's a little cold out here, but anyway, you always check this is the other thing that all pilots have, and no matter how long have you done it, there are redundant systems that are in the behavior and process so that you don't forget anything. These are flaps that we need to land, so they're very important. We'll make sure there's nothing stuck in there, that all the gates are.
That thing wouldn't stay on the wing anyway.
Well, there it is, about 6 quarts, which is fine. It's up under 25 and a half. Okay, we'll be ready. This is for free ventilation. Again, the front tire is attached properly. The venting system is right. That's bolts are secured. And then it sits approximately about right 3 fingers up on the wheel well there. Well, it's all important, but this is where we make sure that the pitot tube is clear. All the air coming into the aircraft is going to be measured by this here, and all aircraft have them. Again, it's amazing to me that this is the same aerodynamics principles of flight. This needs to be clear. When you take, you want to make sure that you always depart with enough fuel. So you measure. You've already done your weights and balances, so you know how much fuel you have and what your destination is, how long you're going to be up burning fuel, what your weight is, all your weights and balances, so that everything you take off and you get home safely with enough fuel. Because a lot of mistakes, it's amazing to me how many crashes occur because of insufficient fuel. And now we actually want to check the quality of the fuel and make sure it's the right grade of fuel for the aircraft you're flying. And we check for that in the wing. Should be general aviation fuel for this aircraft should be light and clear with no, well, the glass is a little dirty, but you can tell there's no bubbles, there's no air in it, and there's no foreign objects. And we'll keep on filling that up because we'll check several. Wait, we'll check it here. Still good. We can do this one with that and this one here. Okay, so that's that wing. Fuel is good. There's no graceful way to do this. Here we're checking the nose. Still good, no foreign matter. And the third, we can verify that the fuel, we have enough and for a flight and our payload today, and it's good. Right color, no foreign matter. Okay.
Go. Push it in. Gently down. That's your key. Alright, so that's going. Okay. Up your rack. And ACPR.
You've checked it out, it's solid, it's fly, it's airworthy is what they say. You take off, everything's working, and then the weather's cooperating, and the tower tells you, bank left 30 degrees, whatever their instruction is, and you get up there in the clouds, and it's just miraculous.
You got it on. You got it on. You got it. Now, push it up. No break. Right at field elevation. Oh, you got a problem. Did it come?
Yes.
This.
I can't imagine my life without aviation. I just, all the wonderful people I've met along the way, how fascinating it is. And then this flying gift came to me late in life, and I love that part too. So no, I can't imagine my life without flying. It's a big part. My two passions, flying and everything to do with aviation and French, it all came together great. I'm very, very lucky.